We often judge the strength of a person by their impact on others, how they handle friction, and whether they can sustain long-term relationships. Yet many find that despite their best efforts, their interactions remain abrasive. 14 centuries ago, Prophet Muhammad identified a specific quality that changes this dynamic, acting as a catalyst for human character. In the prophetic tradition, this is known as narmi, a concept that combines gentleness, patience, and a refined manner of conduct. These traits are the components required to build a character that remains effective under pressure. The Qur'an addresses the mechanics of influence in chapter 3, verse 159. It describes a scenario where a leader carries a message of immense importance to his people. The text notes that even with the truth on your side, approaching others with a harsh heart or a rigid demeanor causes them to retreat. Connection occurs through mercy. When the approach is softened, people who would have fled are drawn in to listen. This establishes a clear rule for communication. Being factually correct does not guarantee that your message will be accepted. If the manner of delivery is abrasive, the truth itself is often lost in the friction of the encounter. A narration in Sahih Muslim provides a specific framework for this. Gentleness adds beauty to any situation it is part of. The inverse is also true. When gentleness is removed from an interaction, it leaves the situation flawed or defective. We see this within the family. A gentle approach acts as a repair mechanism, easing the natural tensions that arise between relatives. Among peers, this quality builds a foundation of trust that allows friendships to endure through disagreements. When someone makes a mistake, a soft response reduces their need to be defensive, making them more likely to consider a correction. By entirely removing the ego from the exchange, gentleness makes every single category of human interaction more productive. Many avoid this path because they equate being gentle with being a pushover. There is a common fear that kindness invites others to ignore our boundaries. Gentleness is not the same as passive acceptance. It does not require us to overlook wrongdoing or stay silent in the face of injustice. The prophetic model pairs the requirement to speak the truth with the requirement to do so with wisdom. In this approach, the focus shifts to precision. The goal is to deliver the facts in a way that the other person can actually process, rather than just feeling attacked. This form of restraint is a sign of high-level control. It is the calculated and calm delivery of a difficult message. This principle extends beyond our words to our general behavior. Sahih Bukhari records a warning regarding the broader concept of mercy. The teaching describes a reciprocal law. Those who do not show mercy to others will find that mercy is withheld from them as well. This standard applies to every person we encounter, from our parents and children, to our neighbors, and even complete strangers. A believer maintains this quality as a constant standard of conduct, rather than a tactic used only for specific people. Incorporating these teachings into a daily routine requires specific, manageable changes in how we react to the world. When you feel provoked, take a mandatory 5-second pause. This creates the space needed to choose a response instead of just reacting in anger. When you see a mistake, prioritize guiding the person over humiliating them. The goal is to solve the problem, not to shame the individual. Practice modulating your vocal tone when speaking to your parents, ensuring your voice reflects respect even during a disagreement. Aim for a consistent standard of kindness with those in your household, regardless of whether you've had a difficult day.